everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, isn't this beautiful? I'll show you how to make it. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new friends and to all of my new subscribers. Welcome back to all of my longtime friends and longtime subscribers. Thank you all so much for the wonderful ways in which you support me and my channel. Y'all, I really hope that you were able to take advantage of the free printables that I had on my website last week. They're still out there, so if you want to head out to my website and grab some freebies, you can. One of the ways that I'll be looking at making additional income for my channel is through printables or digital kits. And that's exactly what I have today. I have a beautiful digital kit that will be available on my website. And it is a card making kit. It's gorgeous and there are so many components to it. So I'm going to give you a closer look at this and everything you'll get in just a minute. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all. So here's a closer look at this beautiful Birdhouse card making kit that you can download from my website. Now, what you'll get, I'll go over that in just a minute, but this is just so stinking cute. This is a box that's designed to hold A2 cards. So the box portion when finished measures 4 5/8 by 6 1/8. Beautiful box, beautiful paper. And on the inside, I only have one card and one envelope, but you can make as many as you want. The depth of this box will allow you to place 8 cards and 8 envelopes in it. You might even be able to get more, but you can definitely get that many in here. So with the kit, you're going to be able to make this, but you'll also have some other components. So let me go over those and show you what they are. So this beautiful kit will contain 7 awesome printables, and all of the sizes are 8.5 by 11. So we start with the large piece, and that's what I use to make the box top. Then we have the cards, and you simply cut straight across and you make a card. Then we have another card, and on this sheet I have some inside greetings that you can cut out and place on the inside, and I will show you that process. Then I have this page of Birdhouse cut aparts in case you want to cut these out and lay them down on a card as a base, or you want to place them, let's say, on the top of your box instead of using this page. You'll have options with those. Then I have another Birdhouse cut apart sheet, so you can use these in all types of different ways. And then we have an insert page of different greetings that you might want to cut out and place on the inside of your card. And then we have the paper for the envelope, or y'all don't have to use these exactly as I'm saying. You can mix these and match these however you want. But this is a doggone stinking cute card making kit that's available on my website. So make sure you check the description box, because I'll give you the brand and the weight of paper that I used when printing these. On some of this project I used a different weight, but it's very important that you check the description box to see the paper weights that I used and the paper type. You don't have to use the same paper that I'm using, and you definitely don't have to use the same weights, but I thought I would share that because I did get wonderfully rich colors that I want you to be able to get as well when you make this beautiful kit. So let's make it. Y'all, I want to say this up front. You do not have to have a paper crafting kit to be able to make this project. I am just using the kit, but you can pick out any papers in your stash, any cut aparts in your stash that you want to use to be able to make this project, because I'm going to give you the measurements. I'm going to work with this sheet here, and I'm going to go ahead and just cut out. So I have a piece of 8.5 by 11, and I cut that in half. So I now have 2 pieces that are 5.5 by 8.5. And to make my card, y'all, it's very simple. You just take that card base and you score it at 4 1/4. So whether you're using this paper or any other paper, you're going to take that piece that measures 8.5 by 5.5, and on the 8.5 inch side we score at 4 1/4, and that gives us a card. So I am just going to fold that burnish that fold. Now on this one, I went ahead and overlaid a greeting, hello. That's the design of this particular card. But if you want, you can place something on top of this. You don't have to have hello, because you can take this kit and add to it and give it your own little touch. And if you're making this without using the kit, just find a beautiful design that you want to put on top and a sentiment, and you have a card. So now I'm just going to take one of my inserts, and again we're going to cut at 4 1/4 on the 8 1/2 inch side, so I can go ahead and separate these two, and they'll go on the inside like this, but I am going to reduce them just a little bit. So I'm going to reduce them to 5 1/4 by 4. I just didn't want them to be too large, but you can take these inserts and use them on these cards or other cards, because you'll have a digital file that you can print and reprint as much as you want. So now I'm just going to take my tape, and we're going to place some tape on the back. And then I'm going to take this insert and just place it down right there. And y'all, now I have a beautiful card that has a message on the outside as well as a message on the inside. So we're going to go ahead and make the envelope. So in your kit, I'm calling that the envelope page, but like I said, it's completely up to you. You don't even have to use that paper for the envelope. I just thought it was pretty cute. And this again is 8 1/2 by 11. I'm going to cut it down to 7 3/4 by 11. And on the 7 3/4 inch side, we're going to score at 1. Rotate it to the opposite 7 3/4 inch side and score at 1. Turn it to the 11 inch side, score at 4 1/4, and at 8 5/8. And now we can fold and burnish all of our scores. And just like with all of our envelopes, we are going to free the center tabs here. So we're just going to cut in at the score mark to free that tab. We'll do the same thing over here. So we just cut in to free that tab. Then I'm just going to angle in here, angle here, removing the corner pieces at the same time. We angle here and here, removing these corner pieces. And now we have the template of an envelope. So I'm going to take my scissors and we're going to round the ends. I like to round mine. You don't have to. If you have a corner rounder, you can use that as well. For those of you who don't have a corner rounder, no need to rush out and buy one, because you can get the same look here. So now we're going to take this envelope. So I'm just going to make sure that these are nice and flat. Then I'm going to take my tape. I am going to put this envelope together with tape. You can use glue if you want, but it's a lightweight paper, so it'll hold tape well. Put it on, fold it up, and y'all, there we have an envelope. You can take a strip of double-sided tape, put it across the top, or if you're planning on mailing this, just seal it, fold it, and there you go. So now we have our card and we have our envelope. What a beautifully coordinated set. Let's go ahead and make the box. So we're going to make the box bottom first. So your kit does not contain a piece for the box bottom because the box bottom is simply white paper. And I'm using an extra heavyweight white paper that I get from Hobby Lobby. This paper, I can't remember the weight of it, but if you use a 100-pound paper, that's going to give you a nice heft when you're making a box. So this paper is a very sturdy paper. I don't need to back it with chipboard because I'm making it for some lightweight cards. So y'all, I have a piece that measures 7.5 by 9, and we're going to score at 1.5 on all 4 sides. So 1.5 on all 4 sides. And this box is custom fit for these cards. So 1.5 on all 4 sides. And then we are going to fold and burnish all of our scores. And if you got some of the kits that I put out last week, you can make this box to hold those cards as well if you're making cards with those kits. So now we're going to take this piece and I'm going to go to the score mark and cut straight down the middle. Then I'll angle here. Then I'll go to the score mark here, cut straight down, and let's angle in. And we're going to do this on all 4 sides. So I'll go to the opposite side. You can see that cut there. We're going to go to the opposite side, cut, angle, and remove. Same thing here. Let's follow that down. Cut straight through the center of that score mark, and then angle on that tab and remove. So now we're going to put the box together. I'm going to use glue because I do like to use glue on boxes like this. So I'm just going to place some glue on that tab. We'll bring it up and over like that, making sure that you have nice crisp corners. And then I'll go on the inside, get it stuck. We do this on all 4 sides, so we simply add our glue to the tab when we put it together. And when we put it together, we want to make sure we have those corners nice and crisp. And we will do our last one because you guys can see how easy this particular project is. So I am going to just get that nice and stuck. And there we have our box bottom, which will hold our envelope as well as our cards. So we're going to make the box top. So for my box top, I have decided that I want this piece to be the box top. So to make the box, we're going to need a piece that measures 8 1/8 by 6 5/8. So I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to cut it on this end at 8 1/8. And then on this side, I'm going to trim it to 7 3/4. Actually, I'm going to trim it at 7 1/2. And then I'll turn it to this side and I'm going to trim it at 6 5/8. So we now have a piece that measures 8 1/8 by 6 5/8, and we're going to score at 1 on all 4 sides. So let's score at 1 on all 4 sides. My apologies if you hear the lawn people. They are out cutting today. So I scored at 1 on all 4 sides. So now we just fold and burnish all of our scores. And so again, we're going to go to the score mark, drag straight down, and then angle that tab. Do this on all 4 sides. So again, I'll take my glue. We'll place some glue on these tabs and we'll put this together just like we did the base. So just make sure, guys, when you are putting a box together that you get your corners as tight and crisp as possible. And I'm going to do the same thing here. And the reason for that is because you want a nice professional finish to your box, as well as a good fit. So let's just add some glue here. Go ahead and join that. And join this. Go in and burnish that, getting everything nice, tight, and crisp. Now we have a lid. Let's place it on our box for that moment of truth. And y'all, there we have a beautifully fitting lid for this box. And so now, using that paper crafting kit, y'all, you're able to make this as many times as you like. These would be perfect if you are looking for something to make for your craft fair. How beautiful would these be on your craft fair table? And if you want to show the whole image of what's inside, just print out one of these and cut it down and just place it on the back side. That way they'll know exactly what they are getting on the inside without having to open it. But y'all, this is a beautiful downloadable paper crafting kit. So if you've ever wanted the papers that I'm using and you want your project to look like the one that I'm making, here you go. This is a way that we're going to be able to do that. I'll start doing this more often because it'll give you the option of being able to have access to the papers that I use, as well as help to support my channel. So I hope that you'll go out and grab your digital paper crafting kit so that you can make this beautiful card set to gift, keep, or sell. And I hope that you've enjoyed this super awesome video. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.